but at the end of the day, when you look out there and you see the collective efforts of all the people behind the scenes come together with the fans reacting to it, they love what's happening in our industry right now. And we've got some young, new talent leading the way, opening the doors and changing the games and recognizing the people that make this work.
The stars and the athletes that came out today, we had Mario Lopez, we had some of the greatest fighters in history.
Oh yeah, Tito Ortiz. GSP.
He's bigger than I thought he would be.
Yeah, you want to talk about big? Stand next to Shaquille O'Neal, he was out there. That's crazy.
You got a great picture with him, you might have to post that.
Not too bad. Here's Hadi Chupin.
Here's Hadi
Chupin. Come on over here, the Persian wolf.
Are you going to
speak English?
the rest of my language? Come on.
And Hani Rambad, who doesn't speak Persian, come on over here.
Marhaba.
Look at this team coming in. All right, the Persian wolf. Hadi Rambad, the training guru, the procreator. Are you able to talk to him? What do you do?
Yes, I can talk to him.
Okay.
In the middle, gentlemen. In the middle.
All right, we got Hadi and Hani. Let's not get it confused. We know who Hani is and we know who Hadi is. Hadi, first of all, the big thing was you were training, hoping and praying that you would get here, and it was unsuccessful the last several years. So it could have turned out that he might have been turned down for a visa. When he heard the news officially, what was the reaction?
The reaction, because I was literally on the phone with him back and forth going what's on WhatsApp, was that he didn't believe it, because we had his managers, Mehdi and Hadi Pacifier, in the UAE working on it and diligently for 14 months. And so it was one of those things that we were going back and forth with the consulate, giving them all the information that they needed to try to turn around and get this thing approved.
Right.
But there's literally had to jump through hoops of fire. And when it happened, he literally, we talked about it this afternoon, there was only maybe a 10% chance in his mind that he was going to do the show.
Yeah.
So he didn't prepare like even Vancouver, where he had put all his effort into preparing for Vancouver because he knew he already had the visa.
Right.
So he was going there. This whole thing was kind of like an afterthought in a degree, because it's 4 years in the making. He's been trying to get to the United States, and the last 14 with Evagen and us and our team, and we got him his P1, professional athlete visa.
Right.
And it's been crazy because we thought we were going to miss this opportunity, and they were going to get back to us in October, which was going to be worthless.
Yeah, too late.
Now, Hani, can you translate for us, or do we need to grab his guy?
Well, my guy is his guy. I can translate
okay.
the best I can, and then if we need Paul, we'll get Paul.
My question is, how excited is his family, fans, and friends back in Iran?
خب معلوم من خیلی خوشحالم نسبت به این همه که این همه استرس ویزا رو داشتم. بعد از 4 سال تونستم به اینجا برسم و برای اولین بار تو سکو مثل اولمپیا مقام سوم کسب کنم با این همه استرس وزنم، با کاهش وزنم، با اینکه 98 کیلو وزنمه و این خیلی به نظر خودم قهرمانم.
So he said that his family, everybody is very, very happy. He says the biggest thing that he's over is the stress of actually getting here, because he was just winning getting here, but on top of that, to get on this stage for the first time and place in the top 3 was something that was mind-blowing, and that it's just a total, just a euphoric experience.
Let me give you a little statistic. Another guy that placed 3rd in his very first Olympia went by the name of Lee Haney. That was way back when 1983. I don't know if you were bodybuilding, but that was a long time ago. So now that this is over, what's the status? Does he have to get on a plane and go home? And will he be welcome to come back?
Yes, so basically the status is that his visa is good for a little while longer. He's going to be going back to the Bay Area with me tomorrow, and then he's going to go back to his family, his gym, his kids.
Hani, what is that going to look like? Is it going to be like a presidential welcome back in Iran for this guy?
I can only imagine that it's going to be, because even when he won the last show, which was the Vancouver Pro Open, there was a lot of people at the airport. It was definitely a whole different level. So with this, obviously everybody wants you to win and come back with a title, but the People's Champ top 3 is winning. I mean, that is winning in the
sport. I have to ask Hadi. 3rd best in the world is amazing, but to be embraced as the People's Champion,
huge.
Yes. So سوم که شدی خیلی خیلی خوبه، فقط از نظر که بردی پیپلز چمپیون که بردی که همه گفتن تو چمپیون هستی، چطوره اصلا حال تو چطوره؟ مثلا چقدر خوشحال هستی از اون؟
اول اگه من میخواستم فکر قهرمانی رو بکنم میرفتم دسته 212 پوند کاپو میبردم. من دوست داشتم که قهرمان مردمی باشم. الان وقتی این همه جماعت منو قهرمان میبینن اون مهمه، مهم اون مدال کاپر نیست. ما قهرمانیم واسه مردم، تو دل مردم میمونیم. این قهرمانی امشب تموم میشه و اون مردم میرن صحبت میکنن کی قهرمان بود کی قهرمان نبود. اون واسه من مهمه.
So he says the most important thing wasn't about a title, because if he really wanted to go after a title, he would have done the 212.
Right.
And that was something that would have been more attainable.
Sure.
And so for him, winning was trying to win the people's acknowledgement and their praise. And that's what he's looking forward to, because that's what's going to help drive him to the next level.
Well, for the record, from the beginning, I had you fighting it out for the title. Getting third is nothing to hold your head down about. I know that you will be back. You've proven. The world that this is about physique competition, not politics, and you made a huge statement here tonight. You've got a legion of fans now here in America cheering for you.
مردم آمریکا خیلی خوشحال هستن برای که خود شان ری میدونست که تو میتونستی خیلی تاپ 3 بیای. سو از نظر اون میدونست که خیلی خیلی خوب هستی، یعنی بدنت میتونست بیاد به اون جایی که رسیدی. فقط خیلی خوشحال هستن که همه آدم‌های دنیا با آدم‌های آمریکا میتونستن شما رو ببینن.
در وقت ورزش من با تمام دنیا دوستم. ما هیچ مشکلی با هیچ جا نداریم. من دوستی رو میخوام تو هر کشوری جا بذارم. من میخوام اگه از آمریکا رفتم وقتی یه بار دیگه برگشتم آمریکا همه برام دست بلند کنن. من دوستی رو میخوام استوار بکنم و قهرمانی اصلی من اینه که محبوبیت مردم رو جذب کنم.
So his end goal is to just have fans all around the world so that they can love and just be able to appreciate what he does and what he loves. So that's the thing that he's looking forward to the most, is being able to do that.
We look forward to following that journey. Congratulations, brother. Nice work. All right. We'll see a lot more from you, I'm sure.
Inshallah.
Thank you for helping him out. That's awesome. Hani Ramba, the pro creator, making things happen. Dreams come true. We're going to see what's next for this guy, by the way. What is? Eat food?
Eat food. He wants these. All he can do. He wants cold fruit. He wants Gatorade. He wants just cold drinks, and then he wants to go have a burger.
All right, I understand that. Get out of here. Hadi Shupin, the Persian Wolf, man, representing big. Good job. Nice work, my man. All right, man, I've seen the look on these guys' faces throughout the land, traveling the world, interviewing them, and this guy that looked like complete satisfaction. I mean, most guys in third place may have an attitude. This guy, like you said, he was probably just as elated getting third here as he was when Hani told him, "You're coming to America."
And I love the fact, and I knew, that's why I had to ask, to be embraced by the American audience, by the international audience that's out there, coming from Iran, coming from all the conditions that he's coming from, to have everybody say, not only do we like you and appreciate your efforts and what you bring to the stage, but we like them enough to make you our people's champion.
Yeah, and that speaks volumes to what the Olympia represents in terms of the brotherhood. I mean, this is about physiques, nothing else. All the other stuff doesn't matter. He did what he set out to do, made a statement, and I'm sure next year will be just as interesting. And ladies and gentlemen,
Speaking of which, here comes the gold medal.
your new 2019 Mr. Congratulations, man.
Here's a Sandow. I've never
Let's
seen one
bring
of
that
these
in
before.
here because we don't get that close to these trophies. And now, is it a little bit heavier than what you envisioned back when you were making the journey in March? I asked you what's next, and you basically said, "I'm going to win the Mr. Olympia," and now you're holding that. Is it a little bit lighter because the adrenaline, or is it a little bit heavier than you thought?
He just handed it to me, feel lighter at this point. But I think this thing has been supersized or something, right? It injected it out a little bit, so.
And we noticed that they put all the names of all the champions, which means yours will be included in it, obviously, in next year, which begs the question. I know we're getting ahead of ourselves, but this is the culmination of a body of work, of a lifetime of work.
Right.
You won the Mr. USA's, you won the Arnold Classic in Brazil, you won the Arnold Classic in Ohio, you won the Arnold Classic in Australia, and now you've run the gamut. Are you going to be right back here again next year defending this bad boy?
Of course, God willing, I'll be right back. Strong, man. This thing is going to motivate me every day to look at it. And,
Now you got 5 kids?
4. Yeah, well, it's 5. I guess you'd call this about 5, right?
You're newest.
gonna sleep in the bed for a while? Nah, my wife won't allow that. But but yeah, man. I mean, this is motivating alone. So I'll definitely be back to defend my title and see how long we can ride this train. Definitely.
Well, now our votes don't count, but we had you running first for a while.
From the prejudging.
What did you do different in this last few months to ramp up for this?
Man, the body was just different, and we were holding muscle a lot easier. So the preparation from here to the Arnold was much different. So my coach, he was able to make the adjustments and see that the body was different. We actually were doing more cardio, less carbohydrates, and everything was just sticking to me just a little bit more. I think the most maturity has just come on, and I'm maturing at this age, and we're just trying to take advantage of it. So I just see hopefully more improvement just coming for the future, and
I think we saw those improvements coming a year ago when, for the very first time in your career, you were in the top 5. That put you in the conversation. And today, we actually saw you leading from last night, and you held it, and you held off the guys behind you. Did you think it was William, or did you think it was Hadi, or how did you feel up there when you were getting to the nitty gritty?
well, I know the judges, from the judges' perspective, it was definitely William, the way they were judging. I think the fan perspective was leaning towards Hadi. That's what I was hearing. But I know definitely the judges had, the way they were structuring the call-outs and whatnot, was William was kind of edging Hadi out. So I know I came in yesterday kind of full, thinking that Steve would work us down,
He did work you guys.
But he didn't work us down as much as I thought he would.
You were ready. It looked like you were like, all right, let's do this.
Yes. So what we did, we went back and dried out a little bit more, ate a little less from yesterday to make sure we were tighter, just to seal the deal tonight. So we just had a strategy, and it worked out all right. So I'm just happy right now.
So now Sean and I are talking about you've got a big plate ahead of you of guest appearances.
Yes.
So you excited to get out there amongst your
I'm
fans?
excited, man, with the fans. I'll see you in the UK. I'll see you in Romania. I'll see you in Hungary. I'll see you in the US. So I'll see you in Hawaii, of course. I'll be out there, man. I appreciate that, brother. We always like going to my second home, you know what I'm saying? So it's awesome. So I'll be busy, definitely out and about with the fans. So,
We were talking earlier, because you're not just representing Tennessee where you live. You spent half of your year over in Kuwait, and that's a whole nother family, a whole nother audience. Give those guys their props.
yeah, definitely the Kuwait family is, I wouldn't be able to do this without him. That's why I handed the batter to Sandow, let him carry it around a little bit, let him have his right, to be proud, because, he believed in bringing me onto the team. He allowed me to come do what I needed to do, and we're able to win this team, the first Sandow. So, these guys are committed to bodybuilding, and they allow me to come there, and they allow me to be in their home, in their facilities. They treat me like a brother, and I appreciate you guys and all the staff and the support in the gym every day. Everybody was just motivating and encouraging the whole way through the prep. So
Let's clarify who that is. That's the Camel Crew over at the Oxygen Gym in Kuwait, because there's a lot of interest in that, and you clearly have made an investment in putting in the work. And this trophy, will it find its way to Kuwait and hang out in the gym where you train?
I may have to win some more, but I would love to take it out there.
Yeah, to show it off.
I would love to take it out there, show it off to guys, and let them get a feel of what this feels like, and let them see it and encourage the guys out there, because there's a lot of young guys coming up, a lot of people in the gym competing, and I just want to be a catalyst for motivation out there for the Middle East in general, to let them know they have everything it takes to be champions out there.
Well, and to that end, to all the kids, all the young guys, all the young competitors, from the first time you picked up those weights, did you ever dream? And how does it feel to finally be holding that Sandow?
I never really dreamed of being Olympia champion until 2006 when I seen Ronnie lose the title. I thought that was impossible.
Right.
And that's when bodybuilding hit me in a real way of purpose. I was a hobby. It wasn't really serious for me. I was just kind of naturally good at it. And then from that point on, I made it a job, because I knew I saw something, destiny, with that happening. The whole room got solid to me, and I just saw something. I said, that is impossible. Why am I even here? And so it set the stage for the work that I put in to get here.
Let me just tell you, you winning has inspired a lot of bodybuilders out there in the gym. Just by witnessing your journey to this destination, there's bodybuilders right now training to be here one day.
Well, I tell you guys, man, it's a road that, a lot of times we want things fast and we think easy. And I came out with a blast, a lot of expectations. But I'll be honest, I was young and I was naive and I was just talented at a young age. I didn't have all the ends of bodybuilding tied in, and then I had a family on top of that created more responsibility. Sure. So I needed refinement, and it took a little little time. It took a little persistence. It took getting the right formula. But I was willing to find it. I worked with a lot of great coaches, a lot of great help over the years. But what I needed was a little bit different. I needed total isolation. I needed to totally be able to focus because when I'm a dad, I'm a dad. I'm a dad strong. And it interferes with my bodybuilding, and I don't feel sorry for that. But my wife understands that I need to separate the two.
Well, the nickname is appropriate. The Prodigy, your former USA champion, Arnold Classic champion, and now Mr. Olympia champion, Brandon Curry, about to hit the tour. You're gonna go on tour in 2020.
Yeah, definitely. We're playing this out. It's been a magical year. A lot of guys have been anticipating that I'll take this trophy home. So it's like this thing has been pre-prepared for me to be the ambassador that I want to be for the sport. And
your military guys.
All the military, the Navy guys, the Army guys.
Marine Corps.
Marine Corps. Yeah, definitely. I haven't visited the Marine Corps guys yet, but I will definitely do that if I given the opportunity. So I like visiting the base. I like spending time with the soldiers. My in-laws are all military. I got a brother out there in Korea right now, brother-in-law. So he's in Vegas. He lives in Vegas, but he's out on duty, so he couldn't make the Olympia, and he's really bummed. So shout out to you, Ed.
We are very proud of your accomplishments here tonight. You've inspired a whole generation of bodybuilders to pick up that iron and go for it. Lucky number 15. Do I want to use the word lucky? No, because you didn't cry, you didn't drop to the ground, you didn't look surprised. This was something that you visualized for a very long time.
Yeah, it definitely was a surprise, man. You think the pressure would be on you, the stress, but it was just a surreal moment. There's just so much peace coming into this contest, and I just can't explain it. So I was just walking into destiny. It seemed like. So it's just
go and enjoy it. I know that's getting heavy by now. So go and enjoy it. Enjoy your family. They're waiting for you, and you got a lot of fans out there for you.
All right, brother. Thank you.
Congratulations. I'll see you in 2 weeks.
Congratulations, your 2019 Mr. Olympia, Brandon Curry, soul brother number 1, taking home the $400,000 check and the 15th Sandow Olympia trophy. Tim, it's been a long weekend.
It has been a long weekend, but it's been a great weekend. We've seen so much great bodybuilding, fitness, bikini, classic physique. We've seen great stars and so much fun. I want to remind everybody, if you haven't been to one of these live, it's like so many things you just can't experience it through the TV, through the webcast. You can, but there's something special and magical about coming here and just being in the environment.
I look forward to coming back for the 56th anniversary of the Joe Weider weekend right here in Las Vegas, coming up in September of next year. So right now, I know that there's a lot of other things going on. We still have the gala going on tonight, and then tomorrow we have the Superstar Seminar with all the Olympians where they can recap everything that they've experienced over the weekend. But right now, it's a wrap.
That's a wrap. Sean, thank you very much for including me in this wonderful team of experts and my heroes that I got to spend a few hours with and call the action.
All right, and big shout out to Dan Solomon and company, Wings of Strength, Trifecta, Muscle Farm, Digital Muscle, all the guys that made this possible. Travis Chapman, Patrick Rivera, great job tonight.
Great job. Thank you all, and thank you for joining us. We'll see you next year.